I wish I could just fix this with a wiggle of my nose. I don't know how to wiggle.
No, your nose.
You call me a saint, but you know I'm a stranger, all willing and able to do what you want.
I do want to apologize for not being able to document the whole process. It was, to be honest, like several nights. Yeah. School is back. I love all my new little babies in Texas. 4th grade rules. Yeah, so it was several, go to work, go to the gym, come home, build till 2 in the morning. Okay, sleep for a few hours, try it again the next day. We did film part of the production, and I want to thank my beautiful Hattie for coming, and my little baby Droobs for coming and helping every night. You guys were awesome. So thank you to everybody that pitched in. You guys were awesome. Especially Jody and Mary and Edward and Coy and all of you guys. You're amazing. So yeah, definitely. I will link ARS below and let me know if you have any questions or comments. If you want to see me put these together, keep watching. Deadly Tarantula Girl coming to you from my new private serpentarium in West Texas. This is the new place. This for now is inside my 5-bedroom farmhouse while I decide what or when the new zoo is going to be born. So happy. All my animals are here. Well, most of the animals are here. Most of my enclosures are here, including some big boxes that I just got from ARS. Now that I'm home from the gym and home from the classroom, decided to open those boxes and take a stab at them. Here is the one rack that I already opened. She's a beaut. You can see that not all of the tubs are in because I did have a, well, I would say it was a minor issue, but actually was make or break. One of the cross arms that the trays slide into actually got broken. I'm not sure if it was broken when it arrived, but it was broken when we were putting it together. It's very fragile until you have the entire frame of each shelf built, and so I need to contact ARS about maybe getting a replacement part for that. So because I have this middle track missing, that's actually removing 2 of the tubs that I have. And I don't think that those count for any structural support, but obviously if you don't have trays, then you cannot put snakes in those. So this is the newest model, the ARS 5540. Those of you that saw me at the last NARBC saw my new display cases. Those were by ARS. I went ahead and bought another one of those and 2 of these racks, which are the 5540 series. I also decided to upgrade and go for the clear tubs, which the other ones are kind of translucent, sort of that cloudy material that you're accustomed to seeing. I thought the clear ones were really nice, so we'll see how they look. I have 10 bales of cocoa waiting to go in here. They also come with the, well, I guess I'll just, since these are not, they come with the little water dish and you just drop the disposable trays in and out. I really like that. I personally wash them at least a few times and until they start to build up mineral, but where I live in a rural area, the water is very mineralized, and so instead of wasting water and putting detergent in my snake water dishes by scrubbing, I give them fresh dishes maybe once a month or every other week, depending on what it looks like. So I still have another crate out on my front porch. You'll have to pardon the mess out on my front porch. We are still in the middle of our move, and it said it was 500 pounds, but I think they're heavier than that. So I'm actually going to take it apart on the porch and bring it in piece by piece. So let's do that now. Here is the second box. You can see it's pretty massive. my invoice with all different, like 400 pieces. And when you open it up, the first thing you see is it has the bottom layer of heat panels, and so you take all of those out and then you open another layer of cardboard and just start there. I think there's almost 400 parts, so you just start unloading. Let's do that. Dang, this is gonna take forever. I wish I had some help. Hattie!
Hi.
I'm so glad you're here.
Thanks. Wait, I was just in my kitchen.
Hey girl, I need help. You wanna help me build a rack?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, step one, unload all these pieces. So these are delicate. So there's 2 stacks, so just take them carefully, 2 at a time.
Let me do just a quick scan over.
Sheets that go slide in the top of your rack for ventilation and to seal the top of one tub to the next.
Someday we'll be at like 27 million followers soon.
Yes, please.
Okay, this is the final layer of stuff.
So this is the bottom layer of stuff. This is, these are the frame pieces. These shortest ones are your spacers that give you your structure from one layer to the next. Of course, you have your electrical, and once we have this unloaded, it's time to build. Okay, so we have all the pieces everywhere, and from experience, all the pieces are loose except for there are a few plastic baggies of like connectors, nuts and bolts, screws. However, my friends, this is key. The things that are tethered with, what is this?
Saran wrap.
Saran wrap. Thank you, Hattie. These are your base pieces. So these are the casters. These are very heavy. These are the base caster plates. Yes, wasn't that elegant? And these are your 4 most special poles. That's what I'm gonna call them. Yes, so you need to start off with the stuff that is wrapped together. Making the base is step 1. Alrighty, so Hattie,
Yes.
I'll give you a little rundown since you're new to the game. So when I first met the owner of ARS, I met him at an NARBC. Actually, my producer went and visited with him. He told him we're interested in some new racks, some new display cases. We actually bought a display case before that, during the show. And he said, hey, would it be cool if we interview you? And he said, yeah, definitely, no problem. And then when I went over there to interview him, he had vanished. So that was kind of a bummer. However, it was like Sunday night, everybody was tired. So I really think maybe that was just an oversight. But I've heard pretty much all good things about their racks. Where is that razor? Okay. I'll just keep using my He-Man strength. So,
It's my strong hand, guys. Excuse me.
So, I'm hoping that was just an oversight. So far, it did take a super duper long time to receive our racks, which, you know, we are experiencing a pandemic right now. They did also explain that I guess they only have one mold for the 5540 tub.
The clear one.
Or for the clear 5540 tub, so what are you gonna do? So I'm envisioning like the mold, one guy in a factory, he makes one tub and then has to like trek a mile away to go get another slab of whatever that stuff is. Who knows? The other thing is, in putting the first rack together, all the tubs are stuck together, and I don't know if they put them back together, if they like stack them when they're hot, or if they've like melted in shipping, but it was not fun getting those things apart. We discovered that the trick is to use a rubber mallet, because of course they can shatter if you're not careful with them. So I feel a little older and wiser now that I've done one of them and broke one of them, and hopefully this one won't get broken. So here are the casters, here are the pieces, the base framework, here is some of the hardware. So now for the fun part. Oh, it even says rubber mallet. Okay, are we rolling?
Yes.
Okay, so it does say here that you will need an electric screwdriver or drill, an adjustable wrench or ratchet with a 1/2-inch socket, a Phillips head screwdriver bit with a hex bit extension, which I do not have, and a rubber mallet. So kudos to you for suggesting that. Count all the parts. Step 2, start with the 4 base frame tubes.
Okay.
Part 1 and 3 each has a 3-hole pattern. This is where the caster bar plate is attached using 6 screws. The holes are off center. Make sure they are assembled so that the holes. Okay, step 2. So we have the base frame tubes. So 3-hole pattern.
Okay.
This is where the base caster plate is attached using 6 of the screws.
Okay.
So, oh, that's another beautiful thing about this. All the screws are the same. Thank you, right?
Yes.
Doesn't that make it so much easier? Okay. We need a short piece and a long piece.
Okay.
So, here.
Can I sit?
I can do that off camera if it's okay.
Drop it. Oh, sorry, Mousy.
How dare you?
Just started liking you, lady. This is what we're doing first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I should trust your wisdom. Owie.
I'm not very strong.
I wish I could just put this together with a snap of my fingers. Ah, that was easy. Okay, so, let's see. Okay, this side has the holes. So, here's the long part. So.
It's upside down.
Are the
Because the wheels are gonna have to attach, right? And this is gonna block.
So, are the little arm thingies upside down? should this, because this needs to connect the
Yeah,
it
right.
shows the little foot's going down. You know, these are upside down. I wish I could just,
Wiggle your nose. I dream a genie.
okay. I wish I could just fix this with a wiggle of my nose. I don't know how to wiggle.
No, your nose.
How do you wiggle your nose?
You're doing your mouth.
With a wink of my eye. That wasn't a very strong wink. Voila!
Oh my gosh.
Wasn't that amazing?
So much easier that way.
Okay, so now there's a thing with the holes and the long piece and the short piece. So it says holes are off center. Closer to one side, make sure they're assembled so the holes are toward the outer part of the frame. Yes. So the holes need to be on the outside, and then there's a deal where these longer holes need to be on the shorter side, blah, blah, blah. So, well, I think we're ready to screw stuff together now. Yes. So the shorter holes that are closer together, these aren't holes, squares, thingies, to use the proper terminology, need to be on the long side. And the ones that are spread further apart need to be on the short side, parallel to the short side. And then we screw it together. Shall we screw?
Oh, we shall.
Finally! Now we can get rid of the competition. What do you think of our new ARS racks?
I have to say, it's kind of beautiful.
They are! The process of putting them together, not so fun, but pretty easy once you figure it out. So this is the ARS 5540 Clear Tub Hybrid. How do you like that?
It's beautiful. I really like it.
So you saw my old racks.
Yeah.
As a noob, what would you say about these racks?
I like how you can actually see the snake. You don't have to guess where the snake's at. You can actually see where they are within the tub itself.
Very important, because I do get bitten on a regular basis when I pull tubs open, which, you know. So I found out about this clear tub rack and I was super excited. Production did take a bit, but no complaints, because overall their customer service has been stellar. I purchased one display tank and 2 full racks. We did have a little boo-boo on the top row. I'm not sure if that glider rail got cracked during shipping, but it was broken. And so awesome. They're shipping me out another one. So that was totally cool because all we have to do is fasten that one little glider rail in, and then those 2 tubs, put in the 2 top panels. Pardon my improper terminology. And then those other 2 tubs will slide in. And then I'll have a beautiful 40 tub rack. Now what I love about these is that they are narrow but deep. And so this is more than adequate for an adult ball python. It's definitely a good grow up tank. So I have ball pythons of varying sizes in here right now. Also, these ones have the water dish cup, and then you put in the disposable water bowl, and easy peasy. So clean, so pretty. So I may as well just show a couple of my favorite babies. Beautiful. Isn't she lovely? This is my leopard pied girl. She was produced and gifted to me by Earl and Ren over at Lone Star Reptiles, and so her name is Ren. And then I was so in love with her I had to buy a few more. So this is my Enchi Lesser Leopard Pied, and her name is Medici. So she's a cutie, and then I even have a little boy too, because he just was too pretty to sell. So this is a Banana Pastel Pied, and I just thought that he was just super duper gorgeous. He looks like a dessert or something. He's so beautiful. So overall, my review is that I'm loving these racks. They are a bit of a beast to put together, and it literally took a forklift to get these delivered. I think someone said that the boxes were 500 pounds a piece, but my dolly went like, me. I'm so sad.
Literally.
It was not cute. Yeah, but luckily I have some gentlemen on my crew that are even stronger than a metal dolly. And Hattie Jean too.
Hey.
Yeah. As well as a bunch of new friends that I've made here. Thanks to all the muscle men and women who came and pitched in just in time. I love you guys. So ARS, I want to say 4 stars out of 5 on customer service. The production did take a while. I understand this is a new product. One of the products did come in minorly defective, and lickety split, we got it fixed. So I'm very, very happy. These seem very sturdy. I love the tubs. I think this is the most beautiful rack I've ever owned. And so I'm very, very excited. I want to expand even more into ARS. I have some prehistoric caging, some old dilapidated Neodeshas that I still won't let go of. Yes, I love you. Nobody's in that right now. As well as the first run of Pro Exotics caging. I mean, I've got it all. So, speaking of competition, probably their biggest competitors, who are a longer running company, their racks tend to be $1,000, $2,000 more, take up more space. I don't know that they offer clear tubs. If they do, that's newer. And their customer service is kind of gone to the wayside. So sorry about that, guys, but been trying to work with you for years, and you're just not easy to get a hold of. So that's a bummer for them, but like I said, amazing review for ARS. I love this rack. I actually tried to book an interview with their competitors. They agreed. We planned it out a month ahead of time. The day before I went to confirm, and they said, oh, we're on vacation, it's not going to work. So that was kind of a bummer. I will say the owner of ARS also agreed to an interview, which didn't pan out. However, it was like Sunday afternoon at an NARBC. You know, that's like the worst time of a show to try and get an interview. I'm gonna hold you to that one, guy, and I'll probably see you in Arlington this fall. Yes, I'm loving ARS. I will say though, plan out some time to put these racks together. The tools that you need are right there in the instructions, including a rubber mallet, which, believe me, honey, you will need. I will say the most trouble that we had probably other than reading the instructions carefully, because like this piece doesn't do what this piece does, etc. For the most part, it was easy, but a lot of times you're like, I pooped that up. So yeah, we would have to undo it and go back. The problem that I noticed was they stack the tubs inside of each other and they stick together. So I don't know if the tubs were like still hot when they got put together, or if it was because they got shipped during the summertime, or maybe just because they're all the exact same size. I don't know. But I was thinking, you know, like when you buy a package of sliced cheese and there's that little thingy in between.
Parchment paper.
Parchment paper.
Yep.
Maybe you should think about that or something. I don't know. But yeah, that was kind of a doozy.
Yeah.
So there, that rubber mallet came in handy again. Anyway, all this to say, thank you, ARS. You guys are amazing. I love you. And what do you think, Hattie?
As a non-snake goer,
Yeah?
okay, these are pretty awesome.
They are. They're beautiful.
I think if I was gonna do something similar, I would definitely invest in high quality and a great look too.
Yeah, they're so for someone who's repelled by reptiles,
Not all.
for the most part.
Yeah,
She's coming around though. These are actually pretty.
They are.
Yeah.
And like I said before, I do like how I can see them. So it's not like you pulling it out and boom, there's a snake. You actually see,
Right.
as somebody that is kind of scared.
A little scared.
But it's like, oh, okay, there it is. So I like
Awesome.
that aspect of it.
So overall, I'm going to say 4.5 stars in quality and service for ARS. Love you guys. I want to do more business with you. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon.
You think I'm a thinker, but I'm just a singer. All busy and pretty, just making believe. Boy, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Down to obscurity, don't let me ever be this alone. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Shouldn't be trusting me, I could be making it all up, you know.